Going into the ruins. Fires a shot through it. Kills one Cromwell. The other one's healing. Is he going to direct fire? Oh, wait. Is it? Yeah. Is it dead? No, it's not dead. I want to say it's not dead. I thought it was dead. It was... Okay. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17 here bringing you another COH2 replay. This is a 2v2 on the map. Oh, almost forgot my light there. On the map, Eindhoven country. We got Big Black Dildo. Remember guys, not for kids. And Red versus Ancient Rome and German Dude. If you want to be like one of these guys who submitted a replay to me, you can do so via greyshotproductions@gmail.com. That's greyshotproductions@gmail.com and I'll take a look. If you want to go one step further, make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe button. Helps out the channel and make sure the video gets recommended. So again, with YouTube going out over the whole COPPA algorithm thing and yeah, screwing over a lot of creators in a lot of unique and interesting ways. YouTube does a lot of good. This unfortunately looks like it's going to be another very bad thing for a lot of creators. Make sure you go support them as well. But again, you can do that by subscribing to their content. Stern Pioneers killing and immediately running away. Red, I like your style because you did what you needed to do, you got out, and you did very little casualties to yourself. So at least you can make sure that squad, you don't waste any manpower. These Sturms, on the other hand, probably won't win. The overwhelming firepower is probably going to easily push them back. Probably, yeah, run away. Good idea. Get the hell out of there. Meanwhile, on right, your ally, Big Black Dildo, never going to get tired of saying that, is pushing on right. Taking over the territory, just trying to, you know, do what he can in order to grab as much resources as he can back for the Germans. Because again, OKW, as there's two in this case, can't build caches. So the more resources he can get, the better, because he can't exactly make up for it. Oh, wow. Okay. So we got a newer player, and we got ourselves two moderate players. We'll see. Right now, the new player is doing pretty well for himself, so I don't know. We'll see. Good job. Oh my god. Okay, this guy's not new. This guy, I don't think this guy's new. The reason is the fact he's firing at that building on the side where there's no window. I don't think a new player into this game would know that the side of a building that has a door cannot have an NG just open the door and come through. That requires someone with a little bit of skill, I would say. I'm fair for that assessment, I would assume. Right now, I think Red is a player who is maybe a little bit better than what he's giving off. Again, right now, maybe not by the... No, well, if this does come out, it's going to be right at the end. But, any case, Kotu's still having their sale for like 75% off all the DLC and such. So if you do want to pick it up, now's the time to pick it up for really cheap. But in any case, nice job with the Rifleman, pushing back the squads. Although Volk squads trying to capture territory, Stern Pioneers well staying back. Again, with that, they'll at least get munitions, and with the Kubel grabbing the other one, double munitions, not too shabby for the Axis. Stern Pioneers once again charging forward. Big Black Dildos giving it to the Brits and the Americans. We do have mechanized, but we have yet to see a mechanized unit. Usually I would see a Jeep or something, but that is not the case. Kubel annihilating that British infantry squad. Look at that, only 2 men left with the Sturms. Sturms just, oh my god, nice kill on German Dude's forces. Meanwhile, Sturms got killed by the Rifleman. Good job there. Medical building. Oh, I see. He was chilling out trying to get healed. That didn't just happen in time, right? Fire grenade might be good, or incendiary would push him back. Again, this is damage to the Rifleman, who will probably putting pressure. Sturms will probably trying to stop it and heal, but that did not work. We have Cavalry Riflemen, good against vehicles and close range. Very interesting to see on a big, large-scale map, but could be good like areas like this where it's very close-knit with lots of good cover. Just kind of going around, flanking the enemy. That could be, you know, decent. We'll see. Right now, we have the Germans capturing the left. It's pretty equal right now in terms of resources. Both sides barely lost all that much. Allies looks like they're going to make a counterattack in mid. Universal Carrier, though, pretty injured, and looks like Red did lose some units, but has gotten quite a bit of kills, so I'm not going to say it's been a complete loss. The Brits actually kind of lost a lot of men. Ancient Rome has a lot of forces and upgraded. He's kind of moving in, did capture that point, and yeah, looking pretty good across the board. Even, I would say, although the Allies need to capture some territory, even things out. The British are kind of grouping up a little bit more, but it seems like the Germans are healing, as we can see with the medical right here and here. I'm assuming they're going to have medics to kind of make sure the men are at tip-top shape. Again, I don't think a new player would do this. I think he at least has some competence in this game. So we'll see what happens. Half track, good first salvo, or I guess army needed to deploy, because again, so far the British have no AT. They have nothing to really stop it. And as well, the Americans, if you deployed a tank that they can get up close with, yeah, the cavalry rifleman can deploy the, oh, here it is, the anti-vehicle satchel. But if you have track suppression, you're not going to get close, as long as, you know, it's played right. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Red went with Grand Offensive. God damn, that was probably what the most, if you guys did not watch the tournament, it was fantastic, but the most, like used commander in the tournament from, the World Championship, so good job. Good job with that. Good choice, I should say, not good job. Rifleman going in a giant line, trying to push back the Germans. Half track, though, ready and able to stop their advance. Gonna suppress them. Rifle grenade is probably likely in this scenario, but I suspect a lot of dead Americans by the time that they really do anything. Half track annihilating a lot of the riflemen, suppressing them. Very close to dying, but I don't think they're gonna be able to really do all that much. I think a rifle grenade's about to be fired. Nope, not enough. Half track will survive and cause a ton of damage. Oh my, are you serious? Oboe blitz with a Sturm. Clown car 2.0 with cover. With cover. Although no, he can't fire through it. So what he's doing, he's just going to charge the enemy with it and then drop it behind enemy lines. And then also remember, with the truck, he can heal with it, so that does help. So it can deploy medics to kind of heal men. So pretty good. Pretty good, honestly. At least he'll take the point, because again, as long as you have infantry in a vehicle, you can take it. Half track needs some heals. Cavalry rifleman trying to get close. His best shot will be to haul down to try to stop him, or just murder it with the Sturms. He might be able to murder it in time. It's gonna be close. Aw, not enough time. Say goodbye. Damn it. The goal was for you to murder it before it killed you. At least you killed the captain. Hey, I mean, that's a positive. I've never seen a blitz truck used offensively like this. This is great. It's like the vehicle's like, finally, my time to shine. I mean, good job. Meanwhile, again, we have the American player killing his men, getting an AT gun, so at least he'll be able to stop light armor now, really any armor. The nice thing about the American AT gun is the fact that it can definitely hit above its weight, because again, you can activate a special to fire longer with veterancy or harder with the Sabao rounds, so very cool with that. Volk squad's taking over territory. Right now in mid, we have Big Black Dildo. Again, gonna keep saying his name. Taking the point, we have mines possibly being put. I don't know. It looked like he was, but no, he isn't. Big old British blob. I mean, they're all 5-man. They have upgrades. He's ready to go with that. He is pushing back the Volk squads. Best idea would just be pulled back. Right now, he doesn't really have anything. So, in terms of like armor that can really counteract that with, my concern would be like get something like he would probably want to stay over for Panzer headquarters, honestly. But the Allies are blobbing. They are blobbing quite a bit. We'll see what the Germans do to counter. Luckily, Big Black Dildo as well could deploy support guns. That could be good with fire ability. That could be a good counter to a large blob. Sturm Pioneer coming on in. This might be a bad idea with AT grenades. Or you could just have them waste it. Elbow Blitz Truck, it's going to be hard to kill with AT grenades. Sturm Pioneers, though, yeah, not as effective as you might think, even with the flamethrower. Now he's just trying to drive off. That did not go as planned. Oh, man. Oh, he tried to escape. He tried. And we'll give him credit for that. Meanwhile, okay, real quick. Off topic, as the British currently try to push back the Panzers. Actually, British should, even though they're in heavy cover, these guys have Panzer trucks, so they're less combat effective. So I would assume these guys can out DPS them as long as they get to cover. Universal carry opening fire here. Kevin Conroy, apparently there's a photo of him in the new Crisis on Infinite Earths, part of the whole like DC universe on well, like the Arrowverse kind of thing. And all I want to say is this: if they have him in a mech suit fighting, like I will, and they mentioned Terry McGinnis as well as like his protege. Oh my God! Like I know that's like a fanboy thing, but that would give me so much of a delight to have Kevin Conroy actually play Batman, an old Batman in a mech suit. God, it's like that's a more emotional weight to have an older Batman kind of suit up against a stronger, more intimidating foe, rather than, I don't know, just having him fight a person with no real sort of like ideological reason to fight with, even if it's full of CGI. So you want DC, you're learning your lessons. It just took 4 years. God, it's been 4 years since Captain America Civil War and Batman vs Superman. Jesus Christ. Anyway, nice job with the Volk squad chasing down and annihilating that AT gun and grabbing it, I would assume. Yep, he's gonna grab it. Now get the hell out. Get out. All right, good job on the retreat. Universal Carrier and the Brits are all coming in, upgraded with friends. Nice small elite force. Again, no AT, which is the big thing. Again, almost grabbed the AT gun. Good shot grenade. Got the men out without too many more casualties. Good use of it. Volk squad's moving on in to help assist, but there's way too many units there. Back the F up. I'm assuming he's going to try to kill the Universal Carrier and hit and run raid. He realized how bad that idea would be and fell back. Again, the Germans at least have some AT, not the best with like Panzerfusiliers. And Big Black Dildo has Verkenwerfer. Again, not the best. Nice shot, the Verkenwerfer. Got one British squad. British charging in with 5 men. Volk squads, heavy cover, just trying to hold the line against all the British. MG suppressing the squad on the right. It looks like they're going to do okay. There seems to be artillery coming in, but I don't think... Oh, he does. He has both buildings, so that'll be double artilleries coming in. They are focusing on the Verkenwerfer. That's a weird thing to focus, as the Volk squads are right there mowing you down. Do you have a grenade? Do you have grenade abilities? You don't. You'd have the upgrade. A rifleman coming on in. You might have to worry about that. Soldaten coming on in with Sturms and more Soldaten. Sturm Pioneers managed to get out. You need the upgrade for this immediately, so you can open fire and kind of hold this sector. Unfortunately, oh, good, oh, grenade. A little bit high. Good micro on the American part to dodge it. Sturm Pioneers heading back for the medical, trying to heal. Good grenade. Kills 3 models of Soldaten. Looks like it might kill it. Get the upgrade for this so that we can have some coverage. Incendiary going out. Soldaten now upgraded, and they get pushed back. Germans taking some heavy casualties in terms of their overall men, but again, some of the stuff they can easily recruit, and they did inflict some heavy casualties on the Allies. A lot of the Brits are down to like very low health and overall members. I mean, they're going to use a lot of manpower to reinforce that, but overall shouldn't be too bad, and they should be able to get armor out soon. And resource-wise, it's pretty even, though it looks like the Allies have a good lead in both munitions and a small lead in fuel. So right now in this game, if I was the Allies, hell, if I was the British, I would go with the Churchill. Because, again, you could just try to outpace the Germans in terms of like getting something that's incredibly strong to kill all their infantry and just keep the pressure on. At least that's what I would do. Because the big thing about it is... and again, I'll say this, the big thing about it that I would say is, if you can kill a lot of the German infantry right now, that'll pretty much be GG. Even if they get armor, the British infantry is so strong that having a good support to that infantry could be very effective. Now, unfortunately, they did lose the Vickers, which does suck. And, yeah, they did recruit it. It's like, we're out, peace. We can't take it. There's still that Panzer group. You might want to watch out with the Universal Carrier. Artillery still coming down to make sure the Germans don't capture it. Good job with the Panzer did nothing to the infantry. Artillery still coming down like crazy. Volk squad's coming on the right-hand side. Sturm Pioneers trying to capture that. You might want to throw that shock grenade or get the hell out. You are. Good reaction time. Okay, one thing, Red. You actually have some good damn reaction time. Anyway, We do have a... Oh, my God. Okay, this is what I was talking about for something that the Allies really don't want to verse. The Flamehetzer. Incredibly deadly toward infantry. And right now, Churchill would be a good counter to it. Hell, a Firefly would be a good counter to it. But as long as you can keep causing damage to all this, even with this AT gun, it's still going to take a while to bust through that thing's armor. So, the biggest issue right now is the Cavalry Rifleman, which could throw AT satchels. That's the biggest issue. The British player is yet to pick a faction. And he's also getting a fire... was that... Wait. Yeah, Firefly. I was going to say. I had a brain fart there. Incendiary going off, pushing him from the cover. More fire coming down. Yeah, that's going to make him run. American player's like, I don't know how we're going to engage this. We can't get close without a flamethrower hitting us in the face. So, move up the AT gun. Oh, AT gun didn't do as much as we thought. Okay, mass AT grenade. Can we get close to it? Nope, more fire's coming down on us. Maybe just retreat. Maybe just retreat. Right now, the Germans, though, are lacking in resources. They do need to grab some more territory in that regard in order to keep the fight going. So, we'll see how things along those lines. Storm Pioneers coming in. The Cavalry, though, have Thompsons. I think they'll do better unless a shock grenade's thrown. If a shock grenade can be thrown, then I think they might have the lead. But, yeah, they're just going to be way stronger, as we just saw. Volk squads would have been helpful if they came in. Luckily, they're retreating, so we can move in and take it. Well, unsure why he retreated, but whatever. MG on its last legs, and Flamehetzer's going to put an end to that. Although the Firefly's like, no, I'm going to push you back. Although Flamehetzer's like, no, I'm still going to kill it. I'm still going to push it back. British infantry pushing in on right. Again, we still have the Panzer headquarters right here upgraded, so most likely if they try to go for this, possibly could fire. It just needs sight. It does have sight. Flamehetzer as well coming in, and there goes the Verkenwerfer that you so desperately tried to grab. Good counter there. Mines can be placed here. Stop the Germans, the Americans from coming in. Protect your flank. With the almost Saddam with the SG-44s, that's a really good counter to the Cavalry Rifleman, because again, it's such a powerful upgrade for Obersoldaten that if they try to rush in, that especially in heavy cover, I think he'll be fine. Because also Cavalry Riflemen don't get grenades. If we look here, we look at Cavalry Riflemen, they get the AT satchels, but they get fire superiority, but they don't get a grenade. So a good counter to it would be to make sure that you can just get in nice solid cover and let them charge you. And yeah, just like the Stern Pioneers, they'll be in for a rude awakening. Again, Panzer headquarters covering the Verkenwerfer, make sure it's not captured or decrewed, pushing it back. Very nice job there. And also actually preventing the Allies from pushing in this way, because if they do, they'll be stopped. Again, some good unit, yes, units are dying, but overall, we are starting to get some better vetted units. Now, with this 76mm Sherman, that's going to be an issue. This thing is good against all targets and easily push back infantry, especially with the giant blob. Again, Agent Rowe, fantastic job with your forces. You're probably the best in terms of unit preservation and veterancy in this game right now. Pull back your pencil slurs, man. Holy mackerel. Brits, unfortunately, they have been either being constantly decrewed. The British infantry is probably the best that he has, and they've got a number of kills, but overall definitely need to worry about that. Now again, the Germans haven't been able to deploy armor. That's the one saving grace for the Allies right now. The Allies are deploying multiple armored units. The Germans have yet to really deploy anything that's a capable frontline battle tank. The Flamehetzer is great. I'm not saying it's not a good armored vehicle, but it's not going to fight a Cromwell. It's not designed for that. As a flamethrower as a main gun, you're most likely what you're going to have to deal with, honestly, is... Oh, okay, we have a mortar pit going down. Maybe a little farther out. Look, I would actually err on the side of caution. I know the building's blocking it, but the Flamehetzer could hit it. The Firefly's there, and you have AT, but still, the Flamehetzer you have to worry about a little bit. I've come around to the Flamehetzer a little bit. I used to not like it as much. I think it's fine. It just needs to be used properly. It's not like a big, heavy thing like a Crocodile KV-8, but it's still a good anti-infantry unit. Anyway, Cromwell moving on in. But the Verkenwerfer is on standby, ready to go, firing a shot. There we go. Getting a good amount of damage. Second Verkenwerfer moving on in. Close range, probably a bad idea. Volk squad trying desperately to hold back the enemy. But alas, it needs to pull back. Cromwell brought down half health, unfortunately, Verkenwerfer decrewed, with artillery coming down and Yeah, pushing the Germans back quite effectively. Oh, Flamehetzer with a good fire grenade as well. Oh, sorry, bundle grenade. Oh, shoot. That's a lot of infantry on very low health. He's getting a second Sherman, though. Once again, more AT is needed for the Germans to really succeed. British infantry squad moving on in. A bit of a blob right there, but Panzer headquarters providing support, stopping that blob and forcing it back. All right, so the British are forced back. Germans might try to go for that territory. Nothing really stopping them. They might actually be able to kill the Panzer headquarters. The armor is slightly damaged. They really have nothing stopping them. A good charge here with even like a Volk squad for Incendiary or the Flamehetzer moving up could do quite a bit. Cromwell trying to move up, but the Panzer Shreks are easily pushing it back and actually even hurt. He only sent half of them there. The other portion went to that. Volk squad moving on in, maybe Incendiary. There is that Stuka. I hear, sorry, not Stuka, Firefly. Heard of Stuka. Assuming by Red. Red calls it in. Not too much damage. Incendiary will do a little bit more. It is braced, though, so it won't take as much damage. Good job with the Volk Sedan taking that point. American force coming on in, trying to help out. I'm assuming what they might do is a counterattack. All right, Germans still advancing, but bad idea with the amount of American forces right there. For Kenwerfer recruit. Although Sherman's moving on in, firing some good shots, although both missing. Doing a bit of health damage, but miss again. Miss again. Either that Stern Pioneer is luckier that 76 is doing less damage than I thought it would. Incendiary going off once again. Mortar pits. Oh, there we go. Never mind. 76 millimeters. Like, I'm sorry. What was that? Our guns are fine. Anyway, Germans again not relying on a frontline battle. Oh wait, never mind. Never mind. We got our battle tank, which once again there was like a curious to see how this Panther does against the two Shermans. It can go toe-to-toe for a little while, but probably can't stay in the fight unless it's backed up by these AT units. So for Kenwerfer needs to move up slightly, also prioritize vehicles. MG42 upgrade makes him a little bit more effective against infantry. Fireflies hooking around the corner, probably will fire a good shot on target. Gets a good hit. Not fantastic, not a ton damage done, but still, good hit. Armor is pretty much falling back for Kenwerfer. Unfortunately being targeted by the British and decrewed once again. Again, big black dildos, maybe overextending a little bit too much, pushing himself a little too far out. Nice use of the rockets, stops the target. Although Panther gets a nice shot with the Flamehetzer coming on in, burning the British once again. That squad is not going to live if it stays there. It is. Panther getting heals, but the Firefly is still firing, and again, the British infantry is probably recon for it. Stuka opening fire. I'm assuming back here. Cromwell advancing. They need additional AT. Knocked out, well, almost knocked out the MG. Although we have Volk squads going in, possibly Panzerfausting? Nope. For Kenwerfer being recruited over here. We do have a Bren. We actually have double Brens over here. Okay, so the British lost a squad. Okay, 2 squads. They have a lot of manpower stored up. Although Cromwell kills the Kenwerfer once again. The Kenwerfer can't have more than 5 minutes of screen time. We have to keep killing it off. Artillery's coming down by the British. Again, still has yet to choose a faction. So very curious about that. Very curious indeed. Meanwhile, we have the Shermans opening fire on the Panzer headquarters. They need to save that desperately, but there's too much armor. I think this is pretty much GG for the Panzer headquarters, which is a big loss for the Germans, but maybe not a complete total one. For Kenwerfer's being recruited, a lot of German forces are being healed and supported by the medical building. That unit is currently pinned. If they can move in to kill it, that could help, but I think it's just out of range, plus dropping smoke. Good play by Agent Rome to make sure his units stay alive. German dude as well, getting additional men to help with the front. Universal Carrier as well, up to Vet 3. Accomplishment right there, very good job. Now, the Germans, in the meantime, did capture actually a good swath of territory. So they are actually getting a good amount of resources, being the Allies, actually. So I'll give them credit. Good job. I mean, you lost the Panzer headquarters, but at least you're getting a little bit more resources now. Right now, though, army-wise, the Allies have a small lead. It's not huge, but it is enough to where they could probably, if they really focus, maybe capture a little more territory, though. Red has a lot of frontline units, and Big Black Dildo as well has a good amount. Agent Rome has the most, by far, he has the most frontline units. German dude, his units are a little green. He has one good vet unit, but the other two are very green, not even with upgrades. So that could be a little bit harder to keep in the fight. Now, I'm not saying that unit will lose to a Volk squad. It could very well win, but the Volk squad vet 3 or even vet 2 could definitely hold its own against that 5-man Brit squad with no vet and no gun. Anyway, British launching another assault mid, probably trying to stop that. Don't know why the kid keeps shooting this building, but okay, they're shooting the building. They are trying to kill it. I guess they're trying to remove it so they can see past it, I would assume. Anyway, Panther advancing, getting a nice shot. Do you have the... I would actually try to get a Panzer Commander, honestly, for the artillery building. Stuka coming down. Oh, going right. Kill. Oh my god, the Cromwell died. Did that Stuka really kill it? Hold on. Yeah, it killed a Cromwell. Hot damn. That's what I mean, that's a hell of a Stuka bomb. Anyway, Shermans take it not so kindly to that. Verkenwerfers, though, moving on up to counter. A lot of Verkenwerfers, actually. Yeah, those Shermans need to pull back immediately. They're probably going to die, honestly. Panther, get a nice shot on target. Nope, focus on the infantry. Verkenwerfer, though, knows what to hit, and, yeah, kills the Sherman. Axis are not out of the woods yet. Jackson being deployed. Cavalry Rifleman coming on mid. Again, have to worry about with the armor, but the Flame Hetzer is currently laying down a nice fire barrage to push the enemy back and hopefully get some good hits in. Now, once again, you have to worry about these AT satchels they can throw on this unit. It can't take too many of them, so again, you have to worry. Panther trying to provide support from afar, but Jackson and the Sherman moving on in. Sherman could upgrade to a better round to really hurt the Panther, but I think he's keeping it on the base to hurt the infantry as well. Also, goddamn, I love that there's free Brens in this sector. Wow, good. Again, Flame Hetzer gets some good range, pushing the target back. A lot of oh, no, there you go. He still has the bread. But a lot of AT pushing him back. Oh, good job. Panzerfausting. Again, supported by Verkenwerfer and the Panther. Again, double Verkenwerfer and Panther. Help push them back. Flame Hetzer needs to get the hell out of there. It's very weak. It needs some heals. He's trying to target fire, but there is something coming in here. It's a Stuka bomb. Knocks out both Royal Engineers. Oh, German dude taking some casualties. I mean, that's his main way of healing his armor. So he's going to have to wait for more Royal Engineers to deploy. And also he's deploying a lot of Cromwells. I know the Panzer IVs are a thing for mass, but I'm not sure about Cromwells in mass. What we shall see. Meanwhile, on the right, looks like they're doing a good job at recapturing their territory, getting the VP points under their control. Really put the pressure to the Axis. Now, there's a Vet 5 Volk squad there. Good luck dealing with that thing with your troops. Nice idea with the grenade. Unfortunately, he reacted fast enough. And, yeah, you're going to be annihilated. I'm just pointing it out. Now, Cromwell's going to come in and very quickly push that back, unless you have armor support, which you probably don't. Assuming all the armor is currently being healed, which it is. Red is unfortunately still a ways off before he's going to deploy any armor of any type. And even with the Tiger, it's going to be another 5-6 minutes. I mean, I say 5, even though you could say, well, Greyshot, you times it by 5. There's no way you can deploy Tiger. Give him a minute to grab some fuel and, you know, increase the amount he'll get per turn. But anyway, even with this German infantry coming on in, it's not going to be enough with all the armor and the Brit infantry in cover. Verkenwerfer trying to blast them out of the cover. Panther coming on in. Again, Verkenwerfer, maybe focus on the armor. But otherwise, the Panther is doing a good job trying to push them back. Going into the ruins. Fires a shot through it. Kills one Cromwell. The other one's healing. Is he going to direct fire? Oh, wait. Is it? Yeah. Is it dead? No, it's not dead. I want to say it's not dead. I thought it was dead. Okay. I would assume it was dead, but it kept backing up and going forward. I've never seen a dead vehicle actually continue to drive and operate properly. That was weird. Firefly backing up the Cromwell, but Verkenwerfer's backing up the Panther. Firefly coming on in, unfortunately. Double Verkenwerfer, ready and lying in wait. Missiles mix the Panther. Last shot from the Verkenwerfers, get the kill. And Panther's going hunting for the Cromwell. Now, unfortunately, the Cromwell managed to get the heck out of Dodge. It is far outside its range. I mean, look, he could give chase. And honestly, there's no AT here, so he could possibly kill it. But it's probably not a good idea to. That's risking a lot. So yeah, good job. He actually got himself a second Panther in the meantime. Again, Red has gotten a ton of Reckenwerfers, a lot of good infantry. Germans coming back. I mean, they have a lot of units, more so than the Allies. Allies need to play a little more defensive, actually. But the problem is maybe that this gentleman has maybe too much AT, or at least that's what's currently on the front. A lot of the AT forces are focused on the infantry, not going to really work. But a Stuka's coming down. We'll see if that hits target. A little bit of health damage, not too much. Almost a Dodno coming on in. That can kill infantry. That's what that. Oh, never mind. There's two. Again, be in cover when you engage. That might be a little bit better. Oh, he's going to lose that. Pencil Fusilier squad. Reckenwerfer's opening fire on the infantry. Having a rough time. Panther trying to support. Doing a little better. Rifleman coming in the south. Volk squad's trying to help. Both Reckenwerfers retreating. And again, good job. At least trying to keep those alive. Anyway. Panther getting a nice shot while they fall back. Some good plays by the Germans. I mean, look, they're still down, but I'm just going to point out that I don't think this person, once again, is the rank of 13. A rank of 13 player is not going to do a lot of the things Red has done this game. Just pointing that out. So once again, just to highlight, rank doesn't matter. Can we get everyone through the heads? Rank doesn't matter. All right? Cool? Awesome. Anyway, at least that rank. The other rank does, but I can't see that from here. Anyway, German forces capture mid. British infantry, again, going over here, making sure these points are recaptured. And once again, putting a lot of pressure on the Germans via victory points. So they're slowly pushing them down. Panther moving on in, though. The Brit is only down to one battle tank. He had 2 Cromwells and a Firefly at one point. Now he's on the single one. The double Shermans, though, are an effective unit. He realized his error and is dropping in smoke to help cover. Not a bad idea. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait. You know, he deployed the special armor-piercing rounds to fight off the armor. Alas, the smoke and everything kind of blocked his sight, so that helped. Fighting position over here. I'm assuming the Flame Hetzer is going to move up and try to murder it. We have Cavalry Riflemen as well, which you might have to worry or watch out for. Stuka bombs coming in, I'm assuming over here. Unfortunately, he just kept charging. You have to kind of anticipate where the enemy's going to go. With the flame attack, Cavalry Riflemen are like, yeah, we're not dying for this. We're getting the hell out of dodge. And unfortunately, the Fireflies are coming in on him. So, yeah, the Flame Hetzer might want to stay a little bit farther back. British infantry coming in on that front as well. I'm assuming Red's going to be deploying a Tiger. That will be the true test to see if that Tiger survives. I think a Panzer commander would be best with it so we can localize on enemy fortifications. Good job, deploy smoke so it hurts the infantry. Maybe don't run into said smoke, but, you know, you're trying. Flame Hetzer coming on in, pushing back the Brits. And overall, not too shabby with that attack. Double Shermans coming on the Flame Hetzer. Flame Hetzer needs to get the hell out of there. Damn, some good Gammon bombs, which, by the way, he absolutely went with. Yep, the combat tank to get those Gammon bombs. Killed the Obel, I think he had Obsidian, or at least killed a squad of something. So, positive. A lot of dead Germans lying around is what I'm saying. They are still capturing the point, though. Universal Carrier could move in. It could be a little risky, but might be worth it. British, never mind. American infantry kind of moving on in. Sherman's kind of moving along the side. I think they're just trying to move in for a flank, possibly. That could be what they're trying to do, like coming through this area. The problem is, once again, the Tiger that's about to deploy. Or he can go for a King if he wants to go for just a bigger overall tank. Flame Hetzer trying to get the hell out of there. With the special rounds, they managed to pierce it pretty quickly and knock it out. Unfortunately, the Reckenwerfers weren't able to kill a Sherman in retaliation, and the American infantry is kind of pouring on in. The one gripe I will say is the American infantry keep charging this way. This may be a prime example of an MG being actually effective, just trying to hold them back. Stuka could come in. Oh, great one! Gets quite a few kills. Again, not a lot of kills for the Stuka, but a lot of damage done, so good job. Also, Tiger Tank was deployed, and he's going with the MG42. Again, I like the Panzer Commander. I really, really do. I like the artillery barrage. And honestly, you have a ton of munitions. Using that to, like, hit armor and stuff like that would be pretty good. We have triple Shermans now. Oh, boy. We have still... Oh, we have a Comet Tank. My apologies. The Comet Tank's now on the field. Once again, Cavalry Riflemen fall back. Hopefully not to die to these units. That would be horrifying. They're trying to focus on the Sherman. There are 3 of them. But I think if they localize on 1, they should be able to kill it. Now, the Comet's now coming in. It's 4 against 2. Unless the Verkenwerfers move up, which they're still lying in the back. Big Black Dildo's moving on up, though. They killed the fighting position, though, and the double Panthers. Another Panther came up as well. They're moving up, but there's way too much AT here. That Cromwell might face the music. Very close to it, at the very least. Oh, they hit the Cromwell in the meantime. Again, it's just a back and forth. AT-Gun's not really focusing on most of where the armor is. They now focus on the Tiger. Once again, where I would call on the artillery ability right here. At least smoke was called in, so they can't really see it, the armor, or it's hard to shoot. Good job with that Tiger tank as well, and some of the long-range shots. Getting quite a number of kills and pushing back the British infantry. A lot of the armor over here is pretty weak. I would say the Tiger's weak, but the Panthers, triple Panthers versus triple Sherman with 76mm guns. Oh, this is a good game. Oh, this is what I needed in my life right now. Okay, so right now the Americans have a conundrum. They are down at least 1 Sherman. Okay, so he needs to get another one, and he's probably gonna get one very soon, if I have to assume. Probably get one very, very soon. With that, it'll be close. I think the Panthers would still have advantage, but if they get supported, it really just depends on who gets what support from what side. If the American infantry are supporting there, especially the cavalry riflemen, which now is just down to 1 squad, but still, that could help. Now, he is getting a Jackson, which, again, good idea. Kind of helps out something with that deals with armor. And is better for dealing with that armor than the 76s, which are good at pretty much everything with a leans toward armor. Also, good job with the unit preservation for this infantry as well. I'll give full credit there. Red as well, he has a lot of highly vetted forces. Not to discount you, Big Black Dildo. You're really trying. Look, you're doing what you can, but you definitely have a bigger force. I just don't know if it's better, if that kind of makes sense. Again, Big Black Dildo, it's bigger, but I think red is better, honestly. Yeah, it's just, you know, just what I have to say. But anyway, British forces are in mid, trying to desperately grab that point. Again, the idea I have for the Allies, even though they have a smaller army, so they need to play, even though it looks like they've been doing very well for, I mean, they are doing very well for that smaller army. Oh my god, please don't lose this. Aw, damn it. Okay, well, they got a little bit closer. But, the reason I bring that up is simply because of the fact that they need to keep doing raids to kill small German units here and there, because they can't just deal with a whole German front. They'll just be quickly outgunned. Alright, so let's see. They have the armor force here. You still have the British armor force, which is a Comet and a Cromwell. Again, I'm surprised the Comets lived this long, but okay. Again, the Germans did decap mid, which puts a halt to the Allied plans of a quick VP victory. Alright, we have a Panther kind of coming on in. Tiger tanks on standby as well. Again, could fire some good shots, and again, you really have to watch out for the Tiger. The heavy tanks now are incredibly potent to the infantry. Again, getting some nice shots. We have a major artillery barrage coming in mid. Not incredibly effective, especially with it being recruit. It's only going to fire a couple shells, but it's something. Again, if it hits the Tiger, it could do some damage. Okay, nice job. They're focusing on 1 Panther while the others are not engaging. The Stern Pioneers and the Verkenwerfer need to move up, which the Verkenwerfer did. Lightback Dildo is backing up his men. Unfortunately, oh, never mind! Big Black Dildo going far in and getting a nice penetration on that Sherman 76mm, killing it from afar. Good job. I didn't think he had the range, but man, you got him. All right, meanwhile, Stern Pioneers having a bit of trouble versus the Brits. Brits calling down some artillery. And, yeah, just overall, the Panthers are just laying down a suppressive barrage, doing what they can. Smoke came down. I assume they got worried for long-range AT to cover the men on the retreat. Not too bad of an idea, but Panthers are still giving it their all. Also on the left, a bit of a plane crash, almost killing them with Cedarteal, which would have sucked. But no, Panthers doing incredibly well. Good job, Panthers. Full credit where credit's due. Really, full credit where credit's due. But anyway, so really what these guys have to worry about right now is honestly being trapped. That, in my opinion, what the Allies could do is try to pin the armor and just hit it all in one go. AT grenade it, satchel it, whatever the case may be, mines. Really, that'll be the Brits, and right now they're not exactly great on munitions. But essentially do that stuff to try to snare the armor to keep it. Because right now, again, the Germans, not a lot of reserves in terms of manpower. They have a good amount of fuel. But if they keep their unit preservation going, the Allies are the ones, again, down on their luck. Now, the good news, or at least I thought good. Oh, no. Yeah, they're using the Universal Carrier to cap raid operations. Pretty cool. German offensive going on. Not really backed up by armor. Armor's chilling. I'm not entirely sure what they're doing. They're going to go heal. So a lot of the armor is not engaged altogether. They have two Panthers. This one, again, perfect opportunity. AT grenade. Or anti-tank. Unfortunately, this Sherman got Panzerfausted. Good tag team. Again, Red in Black Dildo. Good coordination. But same thing with the Allies. Comet coming in, realizing his ally needs some help. Trying to kill one Panther. Panther blitzing away. AT gun gets a nice shot on it. Comet trying to fight off the Panther. Manages to do so with support of some Jacksons. And overall, that's kind of a mixed bag. Although I would definitely say that the Big Black Dildo lost way more men. Oh, Stuka coming in. Getting some nice shots. Decent amount of damage. Not as much as it could have done, but still. Good amount. Tiger Tank backing up because, yeah, there's too much allied armor. This is what I'm talking about. Piecemeal it. Anyway, Verkenwerfers are on, or at least one is on standby. Smoke's coming in to cover. That leaves this one out by itself. A nice kill on the Cromwell while the others couldn't support it. The Panther is back up to assist. There is a very damaged Comet right there that they could hit from behind. So we could see that. We very well could see that. Oh, no, he's pulling back. Meanwhile, again, we still have double. Now we switched over to double Jacksons. Not a bad idea. The Shermans have just not been pulling through in terms of what they cost. They've just been dying very quickly, and I don't necessarily chalk that up to Agent Rome. I think he's doing the best what he can, and I know this for a fact because we look at his infantry. It's all so highly vetted. Like, it has a lot of kills and a lot of veterancy. He's doing a really good job with trying to keep those things alive. Definitely doesn't have a huge infantry fighting force, but the fact it's so has so many kills and so highly vetted shows he's not just deploying it, instantly retreating. He's actually doing a lot in the fight. Although I think he needs a few more men. And yeah, unfortunately he did lose the major. German dude as well, getting back up there with the British infantry, getting veterancy back up. Again, Red's doing very well. Big Black, unfortunately, I think needs to work on his preservation a little bit. A little bit down, but overall not too shabby. Overall not too shabby. I love the Sturm Pioneers with the stolen bread guns. They're actually doing decently well. Stuka can fire. The armor is still being healed, which is the big issue. The infantry cannot hold against the allies by itself. Flame Hats are having some issues. Yeah, the double Jacksons are easily pushing that thing back. British artillery coming in. Not sure why they called it in, but, well, they called it in. Anyway, German infantry trying to engage that blob. A good bundle grenade could do a lot. Stuka immediately scaring off that unit, but it's not even targeting them. It's actually targeting these guys. Great kill on the British on the retreat. Oh, good job with that Stuka. Cavalry did manage to kill, I believe, one of Red's units over here. I believe that was a Volk squad. Nice Panzerfaust, though. Jackson is out. Panther could give chase. Stuka moving out of the way of the Tiger, which is now vet 2. Didn't see the veterancy. They could. Oh, they're targeting the Kenworthers. They're like, no, you cannot recruit that. And again, good use of the allies stopping them. But yeah, they may try to grab that AT gun. Never mind, they Panzerfausted that unit. A little bit of a waste, didn't do all that much. Obersoldaten could have actually stayed in the fight. Surprised they didn't. if they did, it would be risky to go for it, honestly. It's not that injured, and, well, okay, nice bounce off the tiger. No, that didn't bounce. Alright, now he's getting another Stuka, which died. Oh, he probably charged it and got hit. Damn it. And, yeah, we also have to deal with, how do I put this? Oh, wait, no, Mustaach charging forward, killing the AT gun. And he's also getting himself a Panzer IV. Okay, this will be a nice little, small little, victory. At least he decreed the AT gun. Doesn't have to worry about that. British, unfortunately, down to a single frontline unit. So that could be a huge issue. The American is getting up more men. So that's good to see. Another Jackson as well being deployed, though he's very low on reserves. Same thing with German dude. Oh boy, they need to stop losing units. They need to stay in this fight. Otherwise, it's... yeah. I mean, right now, Big Black Dillo did take some heavy casualties. That's the huge positive I will give them. But on the flip side, even though he definitely had some casualties, still not doing too badly for him. Also, I do think the Panzer IV should give him Panzer Commander. I'm being honest, I like Panzer Commander. I think it was a misclick with the Stuka, if I had to assume why it moved up, but I don't know. Anyway, Double Jackson being backed up by the Rifleman. Good combo. Rifleman in the front, Jackson's in the back, so that way you don't have to worry. If they charge forward with armor, they can be ensnared by the AT grenades. Panzer IV moving on in to try to stop the American blob. 3 units or more is considered a blob, in my opinion, as well. Good, well, actually, no, didn't do all that much. Jackson's on the left, but again, you have to worry about the cannon warfare. Smoke coming in to protect the armor. Maybe they punch through it, but again, probably a bad idea with the double Fireflies and the Jacksons. I love how it went from Sherman 76mm and Comets to Fireflies and Jacksons. Armor Force moving in, this is a really bad idea. There's no cannon warfare any. Well, they're kind of close. Panzer IV got annihilated by the amount of AT they have. Yeah, just stay back, Tiger. Holy mackerel. Just a swath of AT shots across the board. And yeah, he's going to need to pull back. He killed the AT gun. Great. Nice bounce. That was not bounce. And unfortunately, he did perish in that fight. Smoke came a little bit late. And unfortunately, Red is down to no armor. But that's also a positive, because that makes the Jacksons pretty much obsolete at this point. If they could have Verkenwer versus the guard, these things would essentially be like these things would literally have almost nothing to do. I mean, like, sure, they kill the bases, but as long as they're AT guns and there's good infantry, the fact they switched over could seriously hurt the Allies. But we'll see. British forces pulling on back. Oh boy, it's a very close game indeed. German infantry trying to pull back the American blob coming on. Do we have the Stuka that can fire? No, not for another, oh god, over a minute. Nice smoke. Again, I'll delay them. You need more. Flame Hetzer is more. And just trying to do a nice flame attack, trying to stop them all. Although, okay, some good shots. Again, with the cannon warfare, not really designed to fight infantry, but it's trying. Additional smoke coming down to help, I guess, push them back. For cannon warfare, pushing back all the Jacksons. Because at this point, why not? Although the American infantry is like, no, that thing dies. Panther force is coming back together. They have 2 Panthers now. It's still a little while before he gets the 3rd one. Red is getting closer to, well, okay, there's a lot of manpower, not a lot of fuel. So it's going to be a while before he gets a Tiger or a Panther, whatever he gets. I think the Panzer IV is a bad idea, honestly. I know what he's trying to do. I think a Panther would have worked better. Anything would have worked better than that. Anyway, Jackson's once again doing what they do best, firing long range, pushing back the Flame Hetzer. For cannon warfare, are going to just need to be cycled constantly on the front. Nice smoke covering the Panther, although you need to hide in there. The AT guns can still see you, and unfortunately, you fired and revealed yourself, so bad news. For cannon warfare are needed. Allied AT front is a bit too much, and it's actually brought down the Germans quite a bit. The Allies have now a point lead. I'm sorry, population lead. They also still have a VP point lead, which is a big deal. Unfortunately, no infantry to guard, so they need to pull back. There's still the Brit squads over here. The American infantry is coming back in slowly but surely. It's going to be a while before the Riflemen do. They're trying to kill the AT guns. I don't know how, but I would, like, these AT guns you need to knock out, but there's so many troops that's gonna be incredibly hard to do. For Canberra for being like, I get the Jacksons from here. Oh wait! Oh, good Stuka! Another squad wipe on the Brits, and the Brits' own artillery is actually causing us some more damage on him. Definitely wants to pull back. Almost Sudan trying to stay in the fight. Bona grenade being oh no, I'm sorry, smoke grenade being pushed out, pushing them back. Good use. They're now relatively clear to take either this left point or this right point once the artillery clears. Echelon's taken over here. And yeah, things are looking pretty sweet across the board. So yeah, good job Axis in terms of keeping the fight. But good job Allies for knocking out most of the Axis armor. This is a damn close fight, but it's still anyone's game. It's still anyone's game. But I think here the strongest player right now on the field is Agent Rome. He has the infantry and he has the armor to back things up. Again, in Triple Jacksons, there's not much in terms of Axis armor that can really counter that. Again, there's so many tank destroyers at this point. Don't even care. Honestly, don't even care about getting armor. Just focus on AT. Focus on AT to deal this stuff back. If you can hold back the infantry, you guys got this. I love the Verkenwerfer moving up against all of them. That's great. One Verkenwerfer pushes back 3 Jacksons. Up. Suga Bomb dropping on mid. I'm assuming trying to stop the British advancing. Panther, Vet 3 moving on in as well. Although Fireflies are just waiting on the wings. Like, I guess we should move up a foot and fire. That tree's trying to get out of there faster than the Panther is. Run, tree, run! Verkenwerfer's still on standby. Oh, Vet 5 Sturm, nice. Again, a lot of veterancy on red. Ton of veterancy. Although American forces are coming on in now. Red pushing it on left. Again, being like, yeah, we need these points. No defenses over here, so should be able to quickly cap. And again, looks like he's predominantly focusing on those fronts. Also, fighting a lot with Opal Sudan. I'm assuming gonna get a Tiger. But I don't know how long that Tiger's gonna last against 5 tank destroyers, so... might be better in this scenario to go Jagdpanzer and get 2 of those. At least in my opinion. If you're gonna fight with that many tank destroyers, Jagdpanzer might be the better alternative. Good fire attack. We're dead. German dude has now lost pretty much all of his friendly, well, except for 1 of his friendly infantry. We do have these guys coming on the flank. Looks like Big Black Dildo has forgotten to check his behind, and unfortunately he's being penetrated pretty deeply by an American thrust. Luckily, he had some protection by having Panzer headquarters, so good job. Well, he wasn't totally left open. It wasn't a giant gaping hole in his line, but it was very close to being one. Very close. Anyway, again, a lot of Verkenwerfer still, so these guys are at least covering themselves pretty well. Anyway, almost Sudan still grabbing that territory. At least now they're putting a little more pressure on the Allies, but the Allies still have 2-to-1 advantage. What is this? We have mortar half track. I guess it's like, well, if we can't beat the infantry, mortar them to death. And yeah, it may not be a bad idea. Verkenwerfers as well. Not much stopping Verkenwerfers just rolling on in. You can see the Germans slowly advancing their lines. Allies, not much. They're bringing a Comet out. I don't think that's a good idea. Well, we'll see. They have low infantry, so they're going fully in the armor department. He has tons of manpower. I mean, not manpower, fuel, so I can see why. Why would you get a Churchill? I'm sorry, why, as a crocodile, why would a crocodile be your thing? Because you can get a crocodile to burn the infantry. Has this Flamehetzer, like, taught you a lesson, or is it like, nah, it's not really done much? All the Jacksons are still being healed, which... Oh my god, yes! Go! Go! Damn it! I thought that Sudan could get it. Maybe if it focused fire, it maybe shredded the squads. At least he's pulling them back so that we can get him back to the... He won't have to fight all this infantry. Are they trying to kill the AT guns? That might be a good idea. Nope, he's just targeting the infantry. Yeah, pull back immediately. Yeah, a large push. We have a lot of mortars being moved in, which could help. Looks like white phosphorus went down in this sector. MG for Verkenwerfer as well, guarding. Focus on armor, man. Not okay, never mind. Hit the mine that was placed there. I didn't even see that. Oh, Comet moving up. Red realizes, yeah, I'm pulling back. Big Black Dildo, there's too much You're being pounded from all fronts. You're going to need to fall back. Stuka opening fire to relieve the pressure off Dildo's front. Does actually quite a bit. Mortar half-tracks need to pull back and get some heals. They are very close to dying from just one Stuka barrage. By the way, more Cav up to high veterancy. So good job, Agent Rome, on that. Meanwhile, flanking maneuver coming in, but being pushed back by the Comet. Again, a good idea at the very least to push back the infantry. But once again, I feel like a crocodile would have done a lot more to do. Also, anyone else find it weird that the crocodile is a unit that spouts fire? I don't know. You figure they would call it the dragoon tank or the dragon tank, not the crocodile. I mean, do crocodiles shoot fire? I don't think so. They mostly live in water. Oh my god, do you get paid? Nope. Stuka bomb coming in. He's not okay. He delayed movement on that. Very lucky he didn't wait another few seconds. Smoke coming in. King Tiger instead of the normal Tiger. Not a terrible idea. Stuka, though, did miss. Oh, my God. There's 5 tank destroyers. 5. Smoke will protect you for, like, 10 seconds until it dissipates like it did. And then it's all fire at will. Luckily, a couple good bounces and a nice shot from the Panther decaps it. Unfortunately, the giant blob infantry knocks out the cannon morpher. Fire attack, though, pushes them back. And again, this fire is going to kill this MG. The mortars are coming in, doing quite a bit of damage. The Firefly barely makes it back without dying. I'm assuming we're about to see Red calling a Stuka strike. If I was him, maybe on that. Even if he doesn't kill it, he might be able to kill the Royal Engineers. That would be the big win. Fire coming in, push back the British. He did get more troops, but German dude is still losing a little bit of men. Is he calling in, like, the explosive rounds? Really? Okay. Firefly trying to push back that flame hetzer. Meanwhile, German infantry on the left. Fighting Cav, once again, having issues. Even a Vet 5 Sturm Squad. Oh, that's Panzerschreck. Maybe, no, it should have shocked. If it shocked with fire, yeah, that would have been fine. But doesn't want to risk it for the biscuit. He did lose an almost a non-squad. But still doing rather well. Panther opening fire. Yeah, they're all healed now. They're all pretty much healed. Nice bundle grenade. Did a lot of health damage. Slowly pushing them back. We have a Stuka coming on in. How much damage will it do? Oh, so close to killing the troop on the retreat. Mortar half-track main weapon has been disabled. But mortar's still fine. So, I don't know. Take that with a grain of salt. They're trying to take it. But the explosives with white phosphorus is very dangerous. Fireflies and Jacksons and Comets moving in. Oh my god. Where are the Verkadenwerfers? Dude, you need the Verkadenwerfers. The Allied line looks intimidating as hell. And the Germans are right on... Oh, mortar half-tracks charging. I'm unsure why they would do that. Maybe they're trying to get fire on them. I'm not entirely sure. Again, they can be outranged. These tank destroyers can outrange all this armor. But why would you get a Panzer IV? Why? Why? It's full. It's 5 tank destroyers. That's not gonna work. Although you did kill the mortar half. Oh no, it's just decrewed. Oh, flanking maneuver, but not really much in terms of AT, so not really gonna work. For Verkadenwerfer though, pushes back the armor. Very nice to see. Oh, he killed it. That was worth it. He actually killed the mortar half-track. Both of them are dead. Agent Rome has lost his mortar support. He still has tons of manpower and fuel. He can deploy more very quickly, but he's... Yeah. He has a bit of a cushion. Also, again, nice job with the Allies pulling down caches. That's really helping them out versus the Germans. Even though the Germans have more territory under their control, they have less fuel than the Allies. That's funny. Also, there is a Comet going deep behind enemy lines. Mine just barely... Oh, nope. The other mine hits him. So now, if that Panther realizes it, they can go over and kill him. 3 victory points, putting a lot of pressure on the Allies right now. And Sudan tried to keep him back, but alas, probably going to need to pull back. Again, he should be able to see this. That's a dumb move, Black Dildo. That's a really dumb move. Armor is moving over on right. It would have been a smart move to push on that front, but alas, they definitely hit the riflemen, but they didn't really kill anything. Stuka coming in. doing a bit of damage. But again, he can still repair through it, so not too bad. I mean, by the way, nice Vet 4 Flamehetzer. Just gonna point that out. Just point that out. Meanwhile, yeah, if he would have set the Panther force over there to kill it real quick, that would have been a decisive blow on German, because that would have removed a tank that he could possibly get another one, sure, but literally, I mean, that's a lot of manpower that would take to get it. MG being set up to stop him in mid, Flamehetzer as well, I'm assuming coming back up to the front. Oh no, it's healing, never mind. Jackson force lying on the wings. For cannon morphers though, very clearly very clearly being revealed. Like, they have enough that, oh shoot, the king is now engaging. Okay, it's injured. Fireflies are still in the back. Do you have for cannon morphers? Nope, they're still in mid. Armors though moving over. So I guess he's asking for support. Royal Engineers died, all of them. He has Panzerfaust. Panthers could move in to get the kill. Jackson's being hit by the Verkenwerfers, so that's good. Smoke being called in to help. They did kill the Comet. There's still these Fireflies that they need to worry about. Luckily, Jacksons are taking a long route, I assume, around. Fireflies, though, incredibly powerful, being Vet 2 and 3 respectively, and easily, very easily, pushing back the Panther. But one Volk squad with illicit Panzerfaust. Stuka Bomb coming on in, trying to push back the American infantry, but just rushing on through, killing a Verkenwerfer and an MG in the meantime. Flamehetzer being hit by a satchel. Finally, we get a good satchel from the Cavalry Riflemen. It's been a while, I want to say. Jackson's, though, prepped and ready, could advance. There is one Verkenwerfer still here, and now an AT gun, which desperately needs to be sent to the front, because these Jacksons smell fresh blood, and they're going in for the kill. Flamehetzer not able to take any more shots. Needs to get the hell out of there. Still firing, though. Gonna be hit. Oh, no, dodged. Nope. Those did not dodge. Stuka, unfortunately, getting a little stuck, but getting the hell out of dodge. Tank destroyers, though, falling on back. There's still some AT. And again, it's not like these units can't be recruited. It very easily could be, and I would. King Tiger and Panther moving back to the front. And again, the reason why they would do that is they want to go... Oh shoot, artillery being called in. That was the Stuka Bomb. And a bit, I think, of the major. Nope, that was a major hit. No, he actually does have a major. I have no idea what... It was just normal artillery, and then the Stuka Bombs came in, because otherwise, I don't think he has artillery. No, he doesn't. Panzer Commander, I feel like, could be so good right now, but he doesn't have it. Artillery being called in. Panther, oh, grenade. Oh, good artillery, though. Very close to killing him. Very, very close. Fireflies still moving on in with a Centaur. Guess they're really trying to have something to kill infantry. Panther, once again, advancing way too far forward, and all these forces are going to kill it. Black Dildo, unfortunately, going to lose that unit. And alas, Red is down to having his army, but not much else. For Cadmorphers opening fire, once again, I feel like they should prioritize vehicles. I get what he's trying to do, just hopefully kill an infantry unit, but that's just me. Right now, victory point-wise, is the major concern. Now, Stuka Bomb's being called in. He could do a lot of damage or no damage. We shall see. Alright, at least he killed a decrewed vehicle. For Cadmorph opening fire, Panzerfaust inbound. That should cripple the Centaur and may kill it, honestly. We get another shot off. Ah, so close. Cavalry Riflemen coming on in. Unfortunately, though, because of no grenades, these units will easily be able to out-DPS them. Very quickly, though, he has to deal with more base riflemen, and Agent Rome is totally fine with losing one or two. So I would... Smoke's coming down, I'm assuming, to help take the point. There's a Panther here, Vet 4. I'm not really seeing a flanking opportunity by anybody or anybody doing it. Nice grenade, though, almost done, very close to dying. At this point, Black Dildo is just giving up and is just trying desperately to grab the point. Bad idea. Very bad. Honestly, yeah, you should just take your losses and just fall back. Oh, nice shot at the king, though. Hot damn. Although a full line of tank destroyers is just shredding your armor. Blitz the hell away. King Tiger, again, this is where a strike would be great. Also go with Spearhead so you can do a little bit more, for those who don't know. Again, track more quickly and sight range is increased. Not a bad idea when all the armor's in front. Dude, there's 5 tank destroyers. Pull back. Where is the AT guns? I have no idea why this AT gun's back here, Red. I really... Maybe you forgot, or maybe it could be stuck. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, you need to move the tank destroyers up because that's what you need to kill this. Stuka opening fire. Again, 12 kills, but done quite a bit of damage. Alright, good hit. Great hit. Destroyed the cache. Killed the armor. Mortar half-tracks are gone again. That's a big loss for Agent Rome, who's, by the way, lost one of his rifleman squads. We have a push on left with a Panther, so they're doing a desperate last attempt to take this point. I don't see any mines, and it seems like he's moving cav infantry in because he realizes that front's not under anyone's control. I don't think these guys can win against those. Again, there's a whole line of stuff right here. Where are your AT guns? Like, this thing easily has range and all this stuff. I don't know why you aren't moving it up. You're trying to take this point very close. They did decap mid. They smoked it as well. All the Jacksons, by the way, are moving over left. Panther needs to get the hell out of there. Why the hell do you have a Kubo against all those tank destroyers? I have no idea. Anyway, stun grenade would be very good. A T grenade has moved up. There's a Centaur still there. Again, Red might be out microed here, which might be an issue. Sturm's giving it them all, but he did lose them. Kubo going to be annihilated. Panther coming in again. I don't know why you're doing this. This one's decrewed. There goes all, and I do mean all of Black Dildo's forces. If he didn't, again, I don't know what caused Black Dildo to just literally kill himself in the last 5 minutes of the game. But he did. He literally just dived in, going balls deep, and unfortunately it did not work. I don't know why, Big Black Dildo. I really don't know why. Anyway, German infantry trying to take the point. Where is your AT? Again, you've been doing so well. Oh, there goes that Centaur. Up, King's gonna kill the other one. Smoke will capture it. Not bad. Not bad at all, though at least hold it. Black Dildo is getting an infantry force up. They're all vets and all recruits, and I'm sorry, no vets, all recruits. Not looking good. Bottom grenade will be needed thrown. King Tiger needs to do some direct shots. Again, this is all of Agent Rome's infantry. He has a lot. Oh, shoot. Good grenade, by the way. He's trying to kill it with this. Again, move up your AT. I do not understand why you will not do that. I really don't. The last squad is there's the Volk. Stuka could come in on point. Again, Panzer Commander could call in artillery. You have plenty of munitions. Plenty. Now we have the Jacksons moving in, and there's nothing. There's all this. I don't understand why you don't get the Volk squads to recrew all this. I really don't. Like, smoke's coming down to help. You have all this. You have one AT gun, and this guy has one for Canberra just being deployed. Your king is intimidating, but it's not that intimidating to hold back all that. And unfortunately, he's right now fighting 2v1. Get out of there. You're one model about to die. This Stuka's probably going to kill him. I'm very surprised that Stuka didn't kill him. Luckily, the Sternbinder squad saved his life, and they're barely holding on. There is a grenade going out. Yeah, definitely killed some more models. Please pull that back. Oh my god. Just stop. You Black Dildo, you're sacrificing all your men. Stop it. Literally, stop it. Tank destroyers moving on in. I have no idea where the fuck all the AT went, but the AT line of past is gone, and oh, there's a Panther. Dude, it's 3 tank destroyers. Red. These guys are playing so well and just effed it up in the end. Like, they literally, like, I don't know what they did, but they just screwed up the ending. Oh, well. It was a good game. It was a very good game. Big Black Dildo, you kind of effed it for everybody. Anyway. Okay, so let's go over everyone real quick. Agent Rome got most damage. Jacksons. Absolutely is Jacksons. Like, that clearly 40,000 damage. Like, he lost 1. He was very good with those. Killed 8 vehicles. 141 kills with the rifleman, by the way. Holy shit. again, easily top tier. German dude did really well as well with his fireflies, I would have to say. I mean, his Cromwells and Comets did fine as well, but his fireflies were the real damage dealers. The Axis needed to concentrate their AT. I don't like, they needed to go in for those kills. I feel like these guys were coordinating a little bit better than these two. Big Black Dildo sacrificed all of his men. Even though Red has more losses, he sacrificed all of his men for nothing. And he kept doing that over and over. And again, he's the better player. The best player was the guy with 13. And I guarantee you this guy's not. This isn't his first rodeo in Co. No way. But I feel like more for Kenworthers, like if you would have recruited this stuff and had it fighting off this stuff, one for Kenworth was holding back all these Jacksons. If you had two, you probably could have killed them. But yeah, Agent Rome as well, unit preservation-wise, fantastic. German dude could have been better. Black Dildo could have been better. Red, extremely good. Until the very end. Until he I don't know why you guys just sacrifice units left and right. That's so stupid. I hate that. It's literally, just don't do that. You're not even close to winning. You're still like another couple minutes before you would even bring them down close enough. But that's game. What'd you guys think of this? In any case, let me know down in the comments down below. Also, there was a survey at the beginning of this game. Again, hopefully you do that. I'm very curious, what do you guys like? 4v4s, 3v3s, 2v2s, or 1v1s more or preferable? I really enjoyed this game. I think this 2v2 was fantastic. But like I said, I want to know your opinion. Man, that's a cool shot. But anyway, this has been greyshot117, and I'll see all of you next time. Hello everyone, before you guys go, I want to give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Milam, Josh, Joey G240, Mustaach, Streakingwookie, Spartycus, Rilfe, Pyroshark, Ollie, jrchicklis, Chris Bailey, Ace, Ocwieja, Jakub, Ocwieja, and GTA. Thank you all for your incredible support, and thank you all for watching. This has been Greyshot117, and I'll see you guys next time.